Good afternoon, all. This is V with Aging with Grace, and I'm coming to you today with a new wig review. Let me have 1 second to put my glasses on. There we go. Now I can see. The wig I'm having on today is actually Henry Margou's Naomi in the color 10613 GR, meaning it has a braided root. That's not what the review is about. I've already done another review on that, which is on my channel, so you can check her out. I have today's Ellen Villa's new release called Cover. On the tag, it actually says Cover Mono. I had to wait a couple of weeks to get it because it's shipped from Germany, and I've taken it out of the box, and that's about all I've done with it. Just taken it out of the box. Here it is. This is in the color Platin Blonde Rooted, color number 1001.101. So I want to show you what it looks right out of the box. And then I'm going to show you some different ways that she can be styled. She's very stylable without any product. So just give me a minute and I'll put her on for you. Oh, by the way, this wig was sent to me by Franny's Hair for review. So follow Franny at frannyshair.com and check out. She has great deals and also has a Facebook page, which is a great private support group for women. So let me get this off. It always takes my glasses off with it, and I need to adjust my camera a little bit. It seems to be filming more of my chest than my head. So here she is, just out of the box. First, I'm going to show you that she has a monofilament part. Goes way back into the crown, which is very nice. It is heat friendly. It has a temple to temple lace front, and it has velvet ear tabs with nice heavy stays in them. Velcro adjusters in the back with an extended velvet nape also. And there are stays in the back of this also. So that's great. And this is a very stretchy wig. So let's turn her over, kind of see what we have. So all I did was take her out of her hair netting and the tissue inside so you wouldn't have to hear that scratching noise. So let's just put her on the way she is. She has some volume, doesn't she? It has, what do you think of density-wise? First, let's feel for permatease. There might be a little bit of permatease, very minute, around here, around the top, the crown. Let me see on the top. Not much in the top. I'd say it has a fair amount of hair. It's not real high density, but it has a lot of wave to it. So it's going to look like a little more hair than what you might be used to for Ellen Villa. But let's kind of just, let's get a look at the part here. There's the mono part. Hold on, let me get this out. And it goes all the way back into the crown. It has a great lace front. Make sure my widow's peak is up so that's not clogging it up for you. Anyway, it has a beautiful lace front. The lace front is sewn in such a way that they kind of skipped a knot here and there, which makes it look far more natural than just everything sewn across in a line. The root on this is kind of a, I would say it's a more of a lighter shade of a cool brown. Maybe more like a 14 or something, not a 10 to 12, not as dark even as a 10, I don't think. And then the rooting color is throughout the wig, so that's really nice. So as you can see, it's got some flips and stuff going on. So first thing I'm going to do is just try to use my hands and see what we can do with it. But I'm going to try not to use any product in here because I think it's very impressionable and I don't think it needs product. But we'll see. Let me take it off first and do what I usually do to all wigs, which is that I shake them upside down by the nape. And it will get pretty big on you. So I take it upside down, shake it to get it up off the cap, run my hands through it going in the opposite direction that the hair is sewn, from the nape toward the front, just to get it up off the cap and let it breathe and give us all the hair that we need to figure out what our styling options are. So back on she goes. Kind of scary, isn't it? I have this cinched in so that the adjusters are about this far apart, and it seems to fit me quite well. I have a 21¼ circumference. I just pinched the stays in at the nape, and I'm doing the same thing at the ear tabs because they're centered. Now this looks kind of wild, and you think, now why would I want a wig like that? Well, it has a lot of different things you can do to it. It doesn't need to be this big. So let me just start playing around with her, but I have to be able to see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to bring it over a little bit low on that part side, just because that's kind of how I like it. I want to show you what you can do to smooth her down. And if you notice, I'm not going squish, squish like this with my hands because it will look like squished hair. So I'm just going to smooth her down with my fingertips. Excuse me. So you see you have a pretty sedate, kind of looking like a pixie, but in all honesty, I don't really call this a pixie. I would call it a short, beautiful cut. But pixies traditionally are 2 inches or less, and this has a front of 4.75, and my forehead is 2.5, so that's about right. And then the crown is 7.5. That's a pretty long crown for anything that would be called a pixie. This is not a pixie. Okay, then we have a nape of 3 inches, which is actually far longer than a pixie would be also. You can see how nice the back of the nape is. I hope I'm in the middle of the camera. There's a side with it smoothed down. Another side. I have pretty good coverage here, but I shave my sideburns because they'll grow way down to here if I don't. So I'll maybe pull some hair down like that, or I can go under here, grab a little bit of a piece right there, and kind of come down with a little bit of a sideburn. Maybe do the same thing on the other side, tuck it back. Pull some pieces just from the edge of the ear tab. Now I have a nice smooth down short style. And it can be worn this way very easily. These sides are actually 3.75. And the wig only weighs 2 ounces. And this is a heat-friendly wig. So you could straighten these sides. You could bring some of this down into some piecey bits here. And I'm not using any John Renault Piso cream like I normally do in every wig. Now I want to manipulate her a little bit and show you what she can do without any product in her. So this is a nice, smooth, kind of beautiful look, actually. It's a really beautiful wig. The color is lovely. I would say it's cool in color range. And I'm going to try lifting her completely up and over so that we get this kind of sophisticated, kind of all off the face look, which is about as sophisticated as I probably get. It'll puff up really high there, so I'm kind of trying to keep her down So you can do that. You can pull out a few little things here if you wanted. You could actually take your curling iron and you could curve that. But it curves really easily with your fingers. It has a lot of wave in it. It's very, very easily manipulated with just your hands. Now, I want to show you how she can be manipulated into more of a curly kind of style or a wavy style. And remember, I'm not calling this a pixie because it's not. It's a short wig. And I think it's a very beautiful wig, no matter what color you had her in. But look at that. I did not create this wave with a curling iron. It comes like that. It comes with all of this wave and curve, and you can choose to just smooth it down with your hands and never use any heat if you don't want to. It's just a little harder for me to manipulate while I have my glasses on, but I have to be able to see what I'm doing. So bear with me on that. So I can make her I can get her up more higher here. Whoops. I can still put these sides behind my ear if I still want to have like more volume here on the top. So it's more voluminous on top. It is coming into the sides here, which keeps the eye, when people look at you, their eyes in this whole area right here instead of going down here. You could flip up some of these ends if you wanted to. She can be very tousled, even getting bigger. I think there's a multitude of ways to style this wig without you having to use any heat, without you having to use a single drop of product in it, and it's going to stay wherever you put it. I think it's an amazing wig. The fibers feel like silk, and they're just soft and gorgeous feeling. I like it a lot. I wasn't sure I would like a 3-inch nape, but look, you could kind of kick that up a little if you wanted to. And with it being heat friendly, you could even do it with heat if you liked. I kind of like it snug against the neck, with the sides being kind of short looking and a little more volume up in here. It's a little reminiscent of maybe some a little bit retro style, I think, that are more like iconic short hair. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anybody that wore this style, but it just seems like it's really, it takes me back in time for some reason, and not in a bad way, but in a really good way that I think is gorgeous. And I love the feel of it. I love the fact that it's practically a throw on and go wig. You have to do absolutely nothing to it. You don't need any product in it. So this is Ellen Villa's cover in the color Platin Blonde Rooted, color number 1001.23. Oh no, I'm sorry, not .23. Got that wrong. Sorry, fooled you there. 1001.101. Sorry about that. And I want to just show you the back a little bit. It might be a little messy because I haven't done much back there, but I'll do a little bit of spin, and then we're going to get out of here and let you get on your way. Side. And I'll show you the other side. So you'll find in the descriptions where you can find her and a discount code for ordering her from Franny's Hair. Remember that this did take 2 weeks to get to me because it was shipped from Germany. So I don't know whether you'll have the same situation or not. Just know that if it does take a little longer, that's probably why. But I would say it's a gorgeous wig, and one of the best I've seen, that you have to do absolutely nothing but use your fingers. Could you comb it out with a wide tooth comb and make it really ultra smooth? Yes, you could do all that too. You just know most of the time I figure I got 10 free tools here. So I'm glad that you stopped by today. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of quick review and a little bit of styling segment on Ellen Villa's cover. So you take care and be blessed. This first picture is taken outside in a lovely sunny day on my deck. So is this one. And the next one's coming up will be taken inside my sliding glass door, but still in natural light, with the sides smoothed down here, swept over a bit and flipped up and kicked up a little. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe so that I can help you further to know what you need.